All right. So thank you for joining us, Chris. Really excited to have you today.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, your organization?
Yeah. So I work for a financial services firm here in Sydney, and I work as an IT project manager for the company. We've been doing a project for financial analytics for us, for internal analytics using Power BI.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you like to sort of walk us through your journey with Power BI and Microsoft Azure?
Yeah, so we came upon this solution. I guess we wanted to get better analytics internally in the company and some better visualizations across what we were doing. And there's been a lot of appetite for it across the company. And our analytics team were just looking for a better way to visualize a bunch of stuff. We did have Power BI kind of in, but it wasn't service enabled for the company for us. So people had just kind of started using the platform and getting in and testing stuff out, and that had kind of, I guess, evolved.
Grew organically.
Yeah. And it wasn't necessarily growing in the way it should have. So this project, a lot of what this project was about was to kind of draw a ring around it.
Yeah.
And figure out what was the right way for us to be using it as a company, and then getting that set up and also service enabled properly so that all the processes
Across the enterprise.
and everything was ready for the enterprise as well.
So just turning it over to Anu, maybe you'd like to walk through some of the things that we've helped the client do and help them consolidate from an architecture perspective and deliver value.
Yeah, sure. So basically, when I started with this project, it was really a greenfield, and one thing was really good that people has the enthusiasm to get to the journey of analytics. So the approach I took just to understand the business perspective, how they use it, what the solution they are already using, and kind of design a solution that is most adaptable to the environment, and eventually got to the process. There was lots of challenge getting the adoptions. I think it's a matter of setting the foundation and run to the customer that as a journey and educating the best how things work. Eventually made it to analysis. I think customers will be happy to get this foundation layered, and they use this architecture foundations as a continuous process.
So over back to you, Chris. From your perspective, how do you see how we've actually added value to your organization?
Yeah, so we came into this pretty wet behind the ears, not really understanding what we needed to do and what it was going to take to pull it all together. And I guess we had some initial ideas around what we were trying to achieve, but then, definitely having the skill set that you guys brought with Power BI to come and actually show us this is what it's capable of and this is the right way to set it up was invaluable for us to get the project across the line.
Great. So it sort of accelerated the adoption and just got it done in an accelerated time frame.
Yeah, definitely. We had ended up with a very short time frame to do it, as often happens, and we managed to pull it together. So it's great.
Fantastic. Now over to Upen.
Yep, sure.
So Upen, maybe you can walk us through some of the challenges that you came across as part of the project and what we did to address them.
Yep. So again, technically I did what he asked me to do, but I think the most challenging point of this in this release is more towards deploying the solution altogether, considering that we have a security and compliance things to understand, and we went with the business to understand with the product stakeholders to understand what exactly they're looking for and their needs are, and then we have come up with a solution together with more security and compliance, and we tried releasing it, and we're still in the process of deploying the solution. But I think the best point here was that we are directly connected with the business and Chris together if there was any issues we faced, and the team worked in an agile fashion to design and deliver the solutions. Everybody was involved, the business was involved, the team was involved, and it's a good team environment. So it went on smooth.
One thing I want to add, in addition to what Upen just said, analytic deployment is just not only a software deployment; it's a journey for the whole customer and different vendors.
Yep.
It starts with customer and ends with the infrastructure people, compliance people, customer, and different vendor who involves throughout the IT process. So we just need to remember that it's not for only customers, it's for the whole organizations, including the IT infrastructures.
Yeah, definitely.
So-
and I think that's definitely one of the lessons that we learnt with this was that, there was at the beginning there was definitely a thought that this is just an
It's a
infrastructure
technical
thing.
implementation, but it's
just
actually
technical
a whole
implementation,
operating model.
And then you kind of get into it exactly. It's a whole operating model that we needed to pull together.
Great.
So yeah.
So thanks a lot for your time. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much.